Hey neighbors, how y'all doing? I'm back with another I've got a package. You know what time it is. I got a package. I got a package. I got a package. Hey, 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 hey. You already know. This is your girl's favorite pastime when I am stunt anything. And I'm not sure what it is. It's so exciting. So thrilling. So I got a text text? I can't even talk right today. That heat got me, y'all. A text message. Let me know I had a package. So I said, let me go get it to see what I got. So I'm not wasting no time to see what I got, y'all. I got my trusty dusty scissors. Ain't it nice? Look how they package stuff these days. I guess this is the same money. That might come in handy for my business I'm gonna try to start soon. Ooh. Hey, hey. Ooh, I get to see it first. Setting things straight. Ooh, a CD and a DVD set from Joyce Meyer's Ministries. Let's bust this thing wide open. This is so fun. Okay. It says it has 4 teachings on CD and all of them are in a length of 3 hours and 44 minutes, and it have 2 teachings on DVD, which is the length of 1 hour and 52 minutes. Ooh, oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that nice? Here's the booklet. The booklet. Four keys to resetting your life. That's good. I'm always on the reset. When it's time to go to another level, you gotta reset. So this is gonna come in handy. This is the type of stuff that's in the book. It's like reading material and a place where you can journal and you can like write down your thoughts and stuff. Isn't that cool? Yes. And it has 1 DVD, but on this 1 DVD it have 2 teachings. How your mind affects your outlook on life. Stay seated in God's supernatural rest. Stay in His rest. That's where you're gonna find your strength. Okay. Starting over here with the 4 CD teachings. It says the greatest transformation. Yes. The second one says, stay seated in the supernatural rest of God. So this message right here might be on the DVD where she's actually teaching. That's nice. This one is, the third disc is how your mind affects your outlook on life. Yeah. So those 2 teachings are on CD, but if you happen to be driving in your vehicle or something and you want to take the message with you, you can take those 2. The fourth and the last CD is how to maintain a good attitude. Ooh, I need this one because it gets hard sometimes. All right. This is a good little set. Very nice. Very nice. Set that right here. Let's see what else we have. Yeah. Don't panic. Living worry-free every day. Look at that on there. Oh. We panic about a lot of stuff, don't we? Always worried about the future. What's coming? We don't know what's coming on, but as long as you got God in your life, there's no need to worry, because He know all. And can't nothing happen without Him knowing it. The thing for us to do is to ask for guidance so we can be prepared for when something do happen. And this is another CD set. One that came out. Let me fix it first. And some of you are probably saying, dang, Missy, you get a lot of resources. And y'all, I have to keep my heart and my mind right, and for me to be able to stay a positive person, a person who holds on to their peace and joy, I have to have the Word of God in my life, or that would not be possible, because so much goes on in this world that tries to steal your joy and to try to break you and hurt you. Sometimes it's the people in your life. Sometimes it's just the situations in your life. Sometimes it's you just frustrated with yourself, not knowing where you going, what you need to do, what you should be doing. Are you doing the right thing? Or are you doing the right thing, just not enough of it? Life brings you so many questions, and to calm all that noise, all that chatter, all that stress and pressure and anxiety, you need a place to rest. And that resting place is in the presence of God and in His Word, where you can be rebuilt and you can focus on God, so God can show you who you are in Him, so therefore you can see the right pathway you need. He said that His word is the lamp to our feet. It shows us the path we should be on, that straight and narrow path. But this is how this one looks. Ain't that cute, y'all? Let's see what they say. The first CD is, don't panic. This is just the test. The second one is the test of faithfulness. The third one is the going through the test. And the last one is the forgiveness test. Ooh, how many of us need to pass that test? Oh Lord, I have had to forgive some people in my lifetime. And it is truly hard to forgive people who did you wrong. And not by accident, on purpose. The ones who willingly wanted to hurt you. But you gotta go on with your life. You can't spend the rest of your life hating somebody. Because as long as you hate that person, and as long as they can tighten up your muscles every time you come in that person's presence, and you just think about doing some evil, some evil, bad things back to them to get them back, that person still has power over you. In the meanwhile, that person living their life and probably hurting other people or probably doing something else. So don't allow somebody to have that power over you. Forgive them. That does not mean you have to allow that person back in your life to hurt you again. Forgive them and love them from a distance. Let them be wherever they're going to be. But as for you, when you forgive somebody, that's relinquishing you from the power that they have over you. Because as long as a person knows they have power over you, they will continuously try to torment you and do things to you to get you out of your character so you can act a purity fool. And you can't allow somebody to do that to you, to have that kind of control over you. You must take your power back. God has given us the authority over all evil. So if you have authority over the evil that tries to come against you in your life, then it's going to come in different ways, through different people, through different situations, different opportunities, things that will come up in your life. Everything you cannot say yes to. Everything is not good. But at the same time, everything is not bad. That's why you got to weigh your options. You got to acknowledge the Lord in all your ways, and He will direct your path. And whatever comes before you, and you need to make a decision, if you do not have peace in your heart about the decision you made, it's the wrong choice. You must have peace that rests in your heart as of right now, when you make the decision, and after you make the decision and to come. Like, people don't think about the consequences of their actions until that consequences in their face and they have to deal with the issue or the problem. But when it's time to make a decision, if you think about the decision you need to make, and you think about it in today's time, like right now, the present moment, and the future, and years to come, how that decision will affect you, it'll help you make the right choice. But if you just spare the moment, just making a decision because it feels good, most of the time you're going to regret it later on. So do critical thinking. We have to learn to think for ourselves. The world thinks too much for us. You must learn how to think for yourself. So therefore you make the right decisions, because when it's all said and done, whatever you choose to do or whatever you choose to allow to happen in your life, you gonna have to deal with the consequences that come from those decisions. So be careful. And that's the reason why I love these resources of the month, because it's good insight to how I can live my life if I choose to. Am I going to use everything in here? No. It's like the old saying, eat the meat, throw away the bones. What I feel as though I need out of these resources for my life is what I will use. Everything else is going to stay where it is. And maybe one day when I give these resources to somebody else, they will get some goodness out of these resources too. And maybe something totally different than what I received. Different people get different things out of these teachings. So I'm excited to see what I can get out of them and see how it may bless my soul. But be wise, and in all of your getting, get some understanding. If you don't know about something, you better research it. You better read up on it. Don't just be out here making no willy-nilly decisions because that's what seems right at the moment, because it could be a mistake. So be careful. If you're a good problem solver, if you're a good critical thinker, if you know how to calm yourself in the midst of a stressful environment, a stressful situation, then most likely you'll be okay. But for the rest of us that gets anxious and worked up when we have to hurry up and do something, we have to learn how to calm ourselves down so we can be able to think about what's going on in the present moment and be able to make the right decision, so we don't look back and have regrets and be like, I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have messed with that person, or I shouldn't have let that person in my life. That person was no good for me. If we think about it more harder and more critically in that situation before we allow anything else to happen, we'll come out more better at the end. So thank y'all so much for joining me for Miss C's Got Mail. I've got a package, and I'll see you next time, neighbor. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, neighbors.